Project 2025 while out there on the campaign trail, even though the former president still maintains he has no connection to the controversial conservative playbook.
Like some on the right, severe right, came up with this Project 25, and I don't even know. I mean, some of them I know who they are, but they're very, very conservative, just like you have. They're sort of the opposite of the radical left, okay? You have the radical left and you have the radical right. They are extreme. I mean, they're seriously extreme. But I don't know anything about it. I don't want to know anything about it.
But a former Trump cabinet member says he is drafting hundreds of private documents to lay the groundwork for a potential second Trump term. He was secretly videotaped by a nonprofit group, and CNN senior investigative correspondent Kyung La has been reviewing that tape. Kyung, sounds very interesting. Trump has been trying to distance himself from Project 2025. What does this video show?
Well, Jim, you've certainly heard of Project 2025. Many of our viewers have as well, and how Trump continues to say he doesn't know anything about it. But one of the co-authors of Project 2025 is a man named Russell Vought. He was not only on Trump's cabinet, but was also in charge of the GOP policy platform passed at last month's Republican National Convention. He says Trump's rejection of Project 2025 is just politics. And Vought explained he's creating so-called shadow agencies, getting regulations, memos, and executive orders ready for action on the first day of a Trump presidency. He also believes in expanding presidential powers and that the president has the authority to use the military to maintain law and order. I want you to listen to how he talks about immigration. Take a listen.
In an ideal world, I mean, I think we could save the country in a sense of, the largest deportation in history. And once that starts, we're going to be winning a debate along the way about what that looks like, right? Yeah. And so that's going to cause us get us off of multiculturalism just to be able to sustain and defend the deportation, right? If we're going to have legal immigration, can we get people that actually believe in Christianity? Is that something, or do we have to have, are we not allowed to ask questions about Sharia law? So I want to make sure that we can say we're a Christian nation, and my viewpoint is mostly that I would probably be Christian nationism. That's pretty close to Christian nationalism, because I also believe in nationalism.
Okay, so how did this video come into being? Well, Vought thought he was talking to the relatives of a wealthy investor, but it actually turns out that this meeting was set up and recorded by an undercover journalist and an actor for the Center for Climate Reporting, a British organization. Vought said on that video that he has some 350 documents he's preparing, but not publicly releasing. Now, we are just getting a statement from Vought's spokesperson of the group, and that statement reads, "It would have been easier to just do a Google search to uncover what is already on our website," and said in countless national media interviews. And the statement continues to say, "Thank you for airing our perfect conversation, emphasizing our policy work. It is separate from the Trump campaign, as they have been saying." Jim?
Yeah, Kyung, I mean, this video is remarkable. Russ Vought has been talked about as potential chief of staff in a future Donald Trump presidency. And what is Trump saying about all of this? He has said he didn't know about Project 2025. Do we know if he approves of this?
Well, here's what we do know, Jim, specifically about the relationship. We know that Trump and Vought have spoken at various times, and the former president has adopted some of Vought's policy ideas, according to two sources familiar with that relationship, telling that to CNN. Now, Vought says that everything he is currently working on does come from Trump's speeches and his promises for a second term. Jim?
All right. Very interesting indeed. Kyung La, thank you very much. We appreciate it.